Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a really nice reaction after 3 months, man. I must be really funny or you guys have become really desensitized. So let's put that to the test. Have you ever been really worried that you might be retarded but nobody's told you about it yet? Don't answer that, Jay. Jay, don't. Have you ever been really, really upset about a situation and you found out that masturbating made it go away? Yes! That's what we're covering! You ever do that? One of your friends gets hit by a car or raped in the park and you feel really, really bad about it? So you decide to go home and reconcile. And for a while you feel really, really bad, but you start fidgeting around on the computer and you find Asian whores in South Central Virginia. And it starts to intrigue you. And intrigue you, and intrigue you, to the point we go, fuck Dan! Fuck Dan and fuck Cindy too. She should have been walking around in the park at night and he should have been walking in the crosswalk during rush hour. Fuck them both. You ever come up with really good ideas while you're masturbating? You ever do that? You just start working it and you start thinking to yourself, aha! And you gotta tell somebody about it too. You just can't tell yourself. That does nothing. You gotta tell your friends about it. You don't want to tell them that you thought about it while masturbating, but you gotta tell them anyways. Dan, I got a really good idea. Yeah. You draw a face on your hand and you jerk off and it looks like a reverse blowjob. Yeah, I was thinking about this while masturbating. Alright, I'll never call you again. Then there are other really good ideas that you get. Hello, Brinks Home Security? Guess what I figured out? Even if the alarm goes off, I can still kill a couple fucking people. Fuck you, I'm not telling you who this is. You take your good ideas and you go on with your life. Then there are the interesting techniques that we all share, but at the same time we all don't have. Men really only have a couple of options. We can do side hand, and we can also be ambidextrous. As you can tell, I'm right-handed. Women, though, have all the options. Women get toys, they can rub themselves, they can stick things in themselves. I mean, the only thing we can really stick ourselves in are other people or fake rubber asses. And to be completely honest with you, if you have to fuck a fake rubber ass, you might have a lot more problems than you're willing to admit. I'm just saying. But women get toys, you know? That some women get little bitty bitty vibrators that they can play with themselves, you know, unless you're Terry and you go, I love you. Ouch! Terry, is that true? You know, guys really don't get those kind of things, you know, unless you're one of those adventurous guys that's really flexible. Now I guess we all figured out I probably thought about most of this while masturbating. Now, just to change the subject a little bit, I covered this last week and I want to cover it on a fuller scale this week. And that involves, with my little statement that that I would assume most of us agree with, it's an outmoded idea, it's old, but it's still new to me, and in every generation you always have this idea, fuck the police. Right?
Absolutely.
I can tell some of you are police officers without the applause. I really don't care about the police because they enforce you and tell you that you have to respect them. If anybody is telling you that you have to respect them, they don't deserve respect. And what is there to respect about police officers anyways? Because they have a badge and carry a gun? Look, if I want to be scared into respecting somebody, I'll start believing in God again, okay? Why else should I respect a police officer? Because they achieve some kind of training where they jump over walls and shoot at targets? Fucking rednecks do that on YouTube all the time. I'll tell you why else I don't respect police officers. Because they actually enforce traffic laws, okay? Traffic laws are to be one of the dumbest goddamn ideas out there. First of all, there's the seatbelt laws, okay? Let me tell you something. If I choose not to wear a seatbelt, that is my own fruition, okay? I understand the accident that I could get in, and I understand that some cool shit could happen to me too because of not wearing it, alright? So if I don't want to wear a seatbelt, quit giving me shit about it. And I'll tell you right now, just wait for it, because if they're going to give you shit for wearing a seatbelt, eventually they're going to give you shit for not having your hands at 10 and 2. Give them time. But also, a lot of people will tell you that it's wrong to speed. Well, why is it wrong to speed? If I'm the only person on the road at the time, I should be allowed to go as fast as I goddamn well want to. Correct? Damn right. But a lot of people will also say, well, somebody else is in the car with you and they might get injured. Hey, fuck them. They know what they were doing when they got in the car with them. They knew goddamn well what they were getting into, alright? I mean, I don't respect police officers either because they're constantly putting criminals away that don't deserve to really be put away, you know? I mean, they put away people that deal pot and speed and rob banks, you know, they just arrest people that really just don't deserve to be arrested. You know what I mean? Start arresting people that actually deserve to be arrested. Start, arresting child rapers and regular rapers and, actual real drug dealers, okay? Arrest real drug dealers. Go out there and start arresting people that deserve to be arrested, like politicians. Start arresting people like politicians, and I think we'll be okay, all right? So, police officers, if you want my respect, stop bitching about my speeding, stop bitching about my friends robbing banks, and just leave us alone altogether.